Hello and welcome to the 11th free video in the Serve and Grow Rich program that teaches you how to make more money in your current restaurant job. There's only one main idea in this video, and that is about personalizing the check at the end of the customer's visit. Now, for some strange reason, your tip can actually be determined after all the food and drink has been delivered. I think it's got something to do with the psychology that the party's over, that all the fun and the laughter has to end, and there's a certain sadness. Even if it was only a 40-minute visit, it's like, wow, we have to leave this artificial environment and go back to reality. So you don't want to give the customer any reason to revise your tip downward. I mean, literally, if you mishandle the end of a customer's visit, your tip can just be revised down, like 5%. So the first thing is to keep an eye on folks, because you don't want to deliver the check prematurely that really says, please leave. And even though you might be ready to get a new table or to go home, you just can't put that across. So at the same time, people will dawdle and wait and wait and wait, and then instantaneously they decide they want the check. So you have to be ready. Have the check ready. And I do recommend personalizing it. You can do it several different ways. First of all, you write thank you, big and bold, on the back of the check. I suggest having a special pen or marker to do this so that it can be read in dim light. Something like a fine point Sharpie or a pastel felt tip pen or even a highlighter. Something that will really stand out. You also want to include your name. Thank you, Diane. Pleasure serving you. Hope to see you again. Very important. Fill up the entire back of the check with your message. You can also do things like draw a picture. It's pretty easy. You go on the internet and you can figure out a way to draw a simple character, maybe a caricature of yourself. You can really apply some creativity here. You can also, in terms of drawing a picture, draw a happy face, a happy smiling sun. Included with this would be forecasting good weather for tomorrow. Tomorrow is supposed to be a great sunny day. Hope you enjoy it and see you back here soon, Diane, etc. You can also include a patriotic message. And this is very important, I would say, in certain parts of the country and in certain restaurant segments. Not so much in others. It really is dependent on where you work. If we're talking about some finer restaurants on either coast of the United States, I would advise against it. It would open you to ridicule or perhaps a negative opinion, believe it or not. But working in the restaurant business, when you're dependent on tips, your opinion, my opinion, about whether people are right or wrong just doesn't matter. Do what your client base expects and exceed it. The other thing I like is getting sheets of children's stickers. They're dirt cheap. They're $1 in the party store or in like the end caps of Target and Walmart. They come in packs of like 200 or 300. Anything that is happy, little children, cartoonish type figures. With the patriotic message, go with American flags and bunting and those kind of things, which also you can buy packs of patriotic message children's stickers. So it really is up to your creativity, but the important thing to remember is not to drop the ball at the end, because you want to really end strong, give them personal attention right up until the point where they are actually out the door. So I hope you enjoyed this tip. It leaves room for a lot of creativity, and I do believe that you can increase your pay by 10% this week by watching and applying many of the ideas in this series. I hope you'll join me in the next video, video number 12.